All right. Here we go. Let's get into the second series of the night. Rob versus Han Mono. Spotting up at the top left, representing Root Gaming, it is Rob. In the red. And his opponent, spawning down to the bottom right, representing Prep Esports, it is Han Mono. In the yellow. I don't think I've ever seen a player... Actually, no, that's not true. I've seen players play as yellow. I don't know that I've seen yellow versus red. I feel like that's uncommon. I feel like the Terran players usually don't pick yellow. I've seen, like, yellow versus purple, I want to say, or yellow versus green, maybe. I've seen some weird combinations when players are just like, yeah, I want to choose this. It's kind of interesting. I mean, not that interesting, but, you know, filler words and whatnot. Oh, man, my brain is, like, super fried right now. Like, absolutely deep fried. Oh, wow, that's so funny. So I just had to answer something, and I like put the SCV on follow, and it actually ended up being perfect because that probe followed it all the way back home into the Marine. Oh my God, he lost 2 probes. That's pretty expensive. Losing 2 probes early on for absolutely nothing. Not exactly what you're looking for. Stargate gonna be coming on down once again. Ooh, and we've got Han Mono going for that Ryung style with the 2nd and 3rd barracks before starport. I know that Ryung's not the first player to do it, and he's certainly not the only player to do it, but he is the player who won $10,400 at IEM Katowice with it after basically being retired. Actually, that's not really true. Well, I mean, kind of. He's no spring chicken, but man, did he ever play out of his goddamn mind. Absolutely showed the hell up. And, like, what an insane performance. I'm still just so blown away by how well Ryung played at IEM Katowice. It is double adept, and the bunker was not built, so this is actually really... It's a hassle, and Rob has been microing these units very, very well. We've already seen his early game looking quite strong. Oh, and look at that. He splits up the target fire once again. Now, Hellions do pop out, so they will kill off 1 Adept, almost getting another one. But there's no anti-air. There's, like, no anti-air, so that's what Rob's goal was, to pick off Marines. It is Reactor Hellion. Ooh, we need to see a full wall. Oh, God, these Hellions. Oh, they could be a nightmare. Oracles are... Well, actually, it's just going to kill off the Marines here. Oh, he doesn't get the full wall. He doesn't get the block. He needed that so badly. Recall is going to come on down. We will see an attempt to surround. Oh, the mismicro on the Hellion could have gotten it out of that surround, but ends up not losing... Well, ends up getting surrounded. Overall, hard to say who comes out ahead. Rob has lost 5 probes already. Ooh, an attempt to get forward once again is a little bit too bold here from Han Mono. Doesn't quite lose the Hellions. He saw that there was already basically a full wall. That's a little bit weird that he went for this. This is, by the way, the Zest opener. The Stargate, just single Oracle, straight up into Twilight Council, straight up into Blink, and 2 additional gateways behind that. It's a strong way to play. Really strong way to play. It transitions very nicely. You get charge up in time to deal with... Oh, he's got to be careful. Blink back, blink back. Oh, he doesn't have blink. Oh, he's going for the fight. He takes down the tank. Whoa, a Weewa. I did not expect him to be able to DPS that down. I thought the repair was going to be good. Did he misclick the repair? Or was it just that it was so low on HP? Oh, man, the fact that he lost the one stalker it is a little bit unfortunate, though, because it means he wasn't able to one-shot that second SCV. Still, one stalker for... Oh my God. Oh, my God, it gets away. One stalker for a tank and an SCV. That's very good for Rob. Oh, and he's going to... Okay. He's going for 3 more gateways. Actually, that's not out of the ordinary. He just cuts probes for a moment to get these up. I'm sad I won't have the Ryung didn't qualify for anything and made it to Katowice on GSL Qual's EPT points storyline anymore. I mean, that's like the kickstarting of his resurgence in his career, though. Who knows what he does in this GSL? Now, I'm pretty sure he's in a very, very tough group. All of GSL's groups are tough this year, though. Oh, man, that's a few wounded... If Rob had gone straight into the mineral line, he could have picked off maybe 3 wounded SCVs. Well, there's 2 that are one-shottable. Instead, electing to drop a couple of revelations here. Very, very good to have vision of this army when you're going for Blink Stalkers. It allows you to pick the fights where and when you want them, which is very bad for the Terran. We do have Stim and Combat Shields nearly done. Well, they are done, actually. +1 weapons almost done as well. Revelation is going to get popped. We are going to see the SCVs getting pulled, and Rob sees this immediately. Charge is on the way. He's chrono boosting it. He wants it out in time for this fight, and he's already on 6 gateways. He's trying to get up into a Templar Archives. I think he should cancel that. Han Mono's floating 800 minerals, by the way. That is a lot. Oh, Blink Forward does get a tank. Will cost him quite a few... Yeah, those 3 Stalkers. Was that worth it? I don't know. But either way, Charge is going to complete in time for this. There's a lot of Marines here, though. The Oracle will go down immediately. There's not enough here for Rob. He should not have taken this fight. Oh, my goodness. And no force field. Han Mono's just going to break through. He's just going to break through right here, right now. There's just too many stimmed Marines. They've got their +1 weapons. Rob... man, he had himself a lot of opportunities to be in a really good position in this game. Now, if he can pick off the tanks, he can still make a miracle happen, because there is no starport. He does get one of those tanks right there. How many Marines? It's really hard to tell what's Marines and what's SCVs, because I'm not used to looking at yellow. Oh, but the mass repair comes on in. Rob, oh no, this is not the move. Well, he's gonna try and pick the fight here. There's more reinforcements coming across the map. Oh my God, that is not the move. All the Stalkers save 1. Gonna go down. 13 HP on that last Stalker. Rob's dead. Well, yeah, no, there's too many reinforcements. A lot of the Marines are very low on HP. If Rob could have done some... If he could have figured out a better way to take the tanks down without losing quite so much, he would actually have a chance here. But now 2 more tanks show up. Han Mono is actually up in SCVs? How is that the case? Damn, he hits himself a sharp timing. Very, very well done right here. And Han Mono, he's going to be able to just overwhelm this position. I don't even understand how he's on so many workers. He just kept rebuilding them. And he pulled them again. He's literally using them as just another army production structure. And I mean, why? He's actually still oversaturated. He could pull even more SCVs because he just keeps building them. Oh, recall coming on in. He recalls to the natural. We'll pick off a couple of reinforcements here, and that one Stalker from earlier is actually still alive. Oh, no, the Stalkers tried to blink out of the main base, but they took the wrong route. Yeah, Rob he's very, very dead right now. He doesn't want to admit the writing's on the wall. But this is... Can he... Oh, a little bit of a disjointed engagement right here. Target fire coming in on the tanks. making sure they don't hit the Zealots and friendly fire. Yeah, Rob, he's very dead. 9 kills on that one Stalker. That's great. Blink microing very, very nicely, but you can't blink micro your way out of this one, unfortunately. And there it is. GG's going to get called. Hanmano takes game number 1 over the American Protoss. Nicely done. That was an aggressive push. That was a very, very aggressive push. All right, we're going to be getting into game number 2 momentarily. And it's going to be on Berlingrad. Oh, maybe. Oh, just kidding. We'll be getting into it in a moment. That is true. Who is Snuffy? Haven't heard of this player before. Oh. Stretching. Gotta stay limber. When you cast these long days, these long days, it is very important to keep yourself in good shape. Oh. So that did actually, with Gildalin's resub, that did actually bring us back to exactly 300 subscribers. I know it says 305 on the bar. Actually, it might say 304. Thanks, Twitch. I don't know. It's weird. But either way, it is... There's a tier 3 sub in there, so it throws off the count. But either way, it's now at 300, so thank you very, very much. Your guys' support means a huge, huge amount. All right, here we go. Spawning up in the top left, representing Root Gaming, it's Rob. In the red. And his opponent. Coming in with the very aggressive build. It is Preppy Sports Hanmano. In a yellow. Rob, by the way, took down Clem in one of these Open Cups 2-0 not that long ago. So, I mean, he's got the chops. We've seen the early game micro. It's good. It's very, very good. Pardon me, I'm just going to be chomping a bit of pasta for the early game. Pasta. Housemate made fettuccine Alfredo. Oh, well, fettuccine spaghetti, I guess. Massively appreciated. Terran player MMR. Hanmano's like at least 5.8k on KR. At least. There's no way he's lower than that. He's one of the players to watch out for sure. Very quick factory getting popped out by Hanmano. He has gone double gas here. Oh, man. Oh, this SCV getting very low. Rob being a real nuisance with this probe. Good job. Oh, he wants to kill. Oh, he wants to kill. Repair? Repair? Okay, he does drop the repair. Rob. Oh, no. Oh, he gets baited. He gets baited so hard. Which player haven't you heard of? Oh, it was Snuffy. Snuffy was their name in the ESL chat? Yeah, ESL chat. This is going to be Permacloaked Widowmines, by the way. We are going to be seeing a quick second gate here out of Rob. That, I don't think he knows what he's up against. He needs a quick robo against this, or a Stargate. Oh man, he's actually doing the worst thing he could be. No detection. Oh no, this is good. Oh, this is going to be really bad potentially. If he doesn't build a robotics facility very soon, he's going to find himself in a world of pain. Wasn't Root Gaming a huge team back in the day? They sure were. They sure were. Cats did an actual soft relaunch of Root Gaming. And there's that armory coming on down. If Rob doesn't build a robo like right now, this is just becoming a disaster. Hey, thank you very much, Esquire, for the tier 1 resub at 6 months. Thank you. Now, there's nothing that actually stops this on the map, so that's... This is actually a problem for Hanmano. He's going to lose a lot of SCVs potentially here. The problem is there's still no detection. Rob, oh no. He doesn't recognize what he's up against, and the Widowmines, they're going to be able to deal with this. Rob's going to try and bait out the shots, and he's going to be very quickly alerted that there's no detection. This might be game, actually. Oh, the split is worse than nothing. Still no robo on the way. Oh, that Widowmine. Oh, gets one kill. This is GT territory right here. Oh, 5 kills right there as well. It might not seem that bad at the worker count, but Rob, these are going to fire twice more. Not just once more, at least twice more. Oh, and oh my god, he's not pulling. He loses another 6 workers. Oh, he's a little late to the pull here. Nope, he is okay. But this is getting so out of hand, and there's another Widowmine drop coming across the map. That one might fire again, actually. These two will definitely fire again. These two will very likely fire again. These ones... Nah, these ones should only fire the once. Rob playing way too greedily right here. Oh my god, and he ate another massive Widowmine shot. 25 kills. Hanmano is getting so much done. Oh god, that one Widowmine. Oh, no. Oh god, and okay. He manages to avoid taking too much. There's another 2 Widowmines ready to fire in the main. If he sends those probes up now, that would be a disaster. But he's not going to do so. Oh, oof, that almost fired. Oh god, Scan comes in. He tries to go after the Observer. Doesn't manage to get it. Good job from Rob. Managing to avoid a sure disaster, which would be having to build another Observer when he actually can't even afford it. He doesn't have the gas. This is looking so horrible, and now we're going to see the medevac drop coming across the map once again. There is already a second command center done, turning it into an orbital command. We've got Stim 3/4 of the way done for Hanmano. 2 additional barracks coming online as well. And Rob, even just losing 1 or 2 probes right now would be pretty rough. Oh, but he's late on the pull again. Oh, no. Oh, Hanmano. He's even got a Liberator for defense on the other side. The Widowmine did not get the kill, but it doesn't even matter. This one gets another probe kill. Observer does come on home. 2 more probes. 39 probes falling here. And Hanmano has just obliterated Rob's worker count. We're even going to see a recall coming on down. Oh my god, this is insanity. This is so bad for Rob. I mean, he's straight up dead, right? Hanmano coming in with the... Well, we know he's done this build a lot. We know he loves this build. Rob's going to try and get something done with Blink Stalkers, but Stim is done. 2 tanks are done. Oh, he loses those 2 units. Yeah, GG gets called. Hanmano will take game number 2. And he's going to be moving on to face off against... I believe it's going to be Trigger. Although, do we know what the status of that is? Trigger and Hardwell. All right, so yeah, it's going to be Trigger versus Hanmano. Now the question is, do we have any Triglydites in the chat? This game was a rough one. A very, very rough one. Time is currently waiting for an opponent. Max Pax actually might end up playing Stephen Curry. All right, who we getting? Trigger versus Han Mono. Oof. Oh man, my wrist keeps doing this thing where it feels like it's kind of snap. All right. Game, well, series number 3, I suppose. All right. Let's see if Trigger can get some revenge for Root. Revenge for Rob. Root for Root. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left, representing Root Gaming. It is Trigger. In the red. And his opponent spawning up at the top right, representing Prep Esports. It is Han Mono. In the yellow. Yeah, if you... It's tough to be fundamentally solid. Oh my god. And still be aggressive. Speaking of which, we're going to see Trigger, a player who's gotten very good at doing exactly that. Going for a proxy pylon. Is this going to be the Nightmare build? Ooh, that would be very cool. Double gate. Maybe, maybe. There it is. Are we going to see the cybernetics core getting built at home? Stephen Curry is the famous NBA player. It's actually just a nod to that. Oh no, this is a disaster for Han Mono. Oh no. Oh, this is so bad. He's not going to have a wall. He needs to somehow recognize what's going on. Oh man, he doesn't even have the barracks like far across the map, so he can't even get the Reaper in very quickly to get good damage. Trigger right now just harassing at the front, being a nuisance with this. We're going to see double Chrono Boost on the Zealot. And then we're going to see most likely shield batteries coming on down. Now, it will be a full wall, so he will be able to at least, for the moment, deal with this. Oh, distracting that SCV is actually huge. It is actually gigantic. Reaper is going to be sent back home. Now, will Trigger... okay. So this could actually be totally fine for Han Mono. Oh, that SCV is getting very low. Will survive, though, thanks to the Reaper. And the Zealots, they're actually going to hide themselves. Oh my god, is he actually... Oh my god, he's going to scout this. Oh, that's huge. Oh, but you... Okay, he does save the Reaper. Very important to not lose that. Hey, thank you very much, Papa Tim, for the Prime resub at 4 months. Look at this. Look at this. He's in a sea of enemies right here. Oh, okay. God, you cannot afford to lose that Reaper here. That's literally his only fighting unit at the moment. SCVs are going to get pulled against this. We will see the bunker coming on down. And that's the crucial thing, is that he starts up that bunker. If he didn't get the scout, things might have gone very, very differently here. Ooh, nice micro on that one Zealot. Ooh, a little bit dodgy, putting the Reaper on the low ground. Han Mono, though, should be able to get this back to safety. We will see at least a couple SCVs falling. The ones that are repairing. I think the bunker should be targeting the Stalkers to try and push them away. But I mean, eventually, if you well, he will eventually kill off all the Zealots. Cyclone Lock on is going to clear out the last of the 4 Zealots. I said eventually, but it's quite quick. overall, this is actually a very good position for Hanmano. I thought he was going to be in so much trouble, but Trigger gets scouted. If he didn't get scouted in that bunker, well, even then, no, yeah, if he didn't get scouted, he maybe doesn't go for the Cyclone that quickly. Definitely doesn't go for the bunker. Ooh, we will see the Cyclone lock on. Not able to get any kills, but pushing those Stalkers away and getting a fair bit of damage to them. If we see food, we eat. We see Trigger, we pog. Oh, the tank. Oh, gonna get pushed back here. Oh, Reaper recognizing. Yeah, I can't really get anything done. It's already gotten 2 kills, which is kind of nice. Did he get a probe? No, that's the probe. That's the probe that got stuck in the main. Oh, this is okay. Hanmano building a second barracks reactored. This is a build that I don't know about this. This feels like a full commitment on one base. This is a build that Hero Marine actually used to beat Zest in IEM Katowice, and was part of the reason why Zest didn't make it through. It was actually a big part of the reason. That, man, Hero Marine, his performance at IEM Katowice was so impressive. Top 4. Oh, look at this. He's going to sneak out. Ooh, this is very cool. Now, there's no stim. Oh, he's lifting SCVs out as well. Gonna wait for 2 more Marines. Oh, just 1 more? Just 1 more. Okay. Very sneaky move. This is so bizarre. I hope he just goes straight across the map with this. Oh man, he's like ferrying everything out. Is he gonna go for the tank as well? He is... Nope, he's gonna use this to anchor his defense. Okay. Wise decision. Trigger trying to get up into Colossus or maybe even Disruptors. It's not happening. Hanmano, the sneakiest move you've ever seen. He knows the Stalkers are there. Okay, Trigger might see the lack of an army and say, where the hell is your army? And in fact, that's exactly what he's saying. He knows he's been bamboozled. Are we going to see a recall? We need to. Oh, he's already trying to walk back home. Oh, God, that would have been so useful for the defense. Man, this move from Hanmano, very cool. We do see a Disruptor on the way. Trigger. Oh, okay. Oh, God, you got it back away. He's going to try and step into this. He will pick off one of the tanks, but the tanks are doing so much damage to those Stalkers. Only 3 of them going to survive. Now, if he can keep this... Actually, there's a chance he might keep this Nexus alive. That might have been the right call. Disruptor shot is going to come on in. Oh, only clipping SCVs. More Stalkers did warp in. He's on 3 gateways. If Trigger can manage to clean this up before the... Nah, he's going to lose the Nexus. He is going to lose the Nexus. 2 more tanks coming across the map. Yeah, this is going to be too much for Trigger to contend with, I think. Basically, as long as the Disruptors don't get super massive shots... Well, I say Disruptors, it's the Disruptor. Oh, he doesn't even get a single kill on that, even losing a Stalker to lock on. Cyclone getting good damage on that Disruptor already. And the tanks, they are going to siege up in a nasty position. Nice usage of the Warp or the Medevac to make sure they get into the best spot possible. Tanks going after the Disruptor, not going to be able to get it. Second Disruptor, will it be able to pop on out? Trigger just warped in Zealots into a trap. Oh, Disruptor shot is going to connect on a lot of bio, and another one does as well. That might be what Trigger needed, but I don't know if it's enough. If he can get another 2... Oh, man, imagine he had the Warp Prism. He could drop behind the Disruptors, or behind the tanks. This is... I can't believe Trigger's even making a game of this. But I really do feel like this is too much. Cybercore goes down. Stalkers do start warping in, but now it's a slow warp in pylon. 10 probes are going to fall. Disruptor shots. Not going to be able to get enough done. Both, well, one of them will fall. Both tanks do get picked off. 13 probes go down. This is still just a 1-base Terran for the moment. He is building an expansion, and Trigger has actually survived. He's only on 21 probes, he's only on 12 army supply, and he lost his robo, lost his cybernetics core. His tech has been fully reset. Oh, but the disruptor shot will get enough done, I feel. Yeah, he's going to clean this up. Damn. Trigger, I thought he was so dead. Now, I still feel like he is so dead. But he managed to actually make this happen. At the very least, buy time. The problem is, Hanmano, as soon as he lands that command center, his mining is going to absolutely blow Trigger away. Oh, kind of a weird move to go for a medevac drop here, but I don't hate it. In the context of the game, I'm not a big fan, but it's fine. Nice job from Trigger. But, oh, the mass repair. Not even going to be able to break the Liberator. Trigger trying to break that Liberator. If he had, with this, pardon me, this move out from Hanmano, maybe some magic can happen. Recall is going to get forced out. Oh, he's already losing 2. Even just losing the 2 probes already makes this worthwhile. Oh! Actually, only 1 Marine went down. Nice pickup. Oh, and the Raven is... Oh, the Marine gets the kill. For a second, I thought he was actually going to escape with that. Trigger? I can't believe he's even alive at this point in the game. It's actually insane. Trigger does see this drop. There's no stim, but even getting 2 Marines, or 2 probes, well, there it is. Already making this good. 3 probes even. Damn. Blink gonna try and come on down. Trigger is trying to get... Well, I mean... Okay, yeah. I can't... like, look at the supplies. Hanmano, the only thing that's not going for him is that he's got more SCVs than he can actually make use of at the moment. But look at the difference. We've got the 3 ticks. So let's take a look at the... Yeah. Oh, my God. The income advantage. It's just gigantic. It's mega. It's giga. Giga big. Bigger? It's bigger than he can handle, that's for sure. And that's before stim. That's before combat shields. That's before +1 upgrades come online. That's before the 5 racks that Hanmano is going to go for comes online. Oh, man. This disruptor. Oh, my God. Did it get more kills? It's up to 17 kills. Yo, look at this. He's going to micro it. What did it just get? Oh, I think it got like 1 kill. Oh, he's going to get the interception. Well, that's a sad disruptor right there. Oh, man. And he didn't have recall off cooldown, so he wasn't going to be able to get that out. Hanmano is coming in with all the tactics today. Combat shields, by the way, going to complete. He's getting Vikings because he thinks that there's going to be Colossus. But it's just going to be these 2 disruptors. As long as he doesn't get hit center mass, I think he actually needs to get hit center mass with both disruptors. Either the disruptors need to kill every tank and a good portion of Marines, or they need to kill every single Marine. Even then it might be difficult. Oh, getting the Raven, though, that's a really big start if he gets it. Well, that's a pretty good shot. And another one does come on and clips the 2nd tank. Very, very nice micro from Trigger to start things off. Very nice disruptor shots. He will set up at the top of the ramp, but there's still a full energy Raven. There's still 3 tanks here. And disruptors do not deal with tanks the best. They have a tough time. But oh, nice job right there. Disruptor shot does come on in. It does connect on one of the tanks. But there's still...
Game paused.
Oh. Scan comes in, sees the lack of a 3rd Nexus. A little bit of a lag spike. All right, yeah, I didn't want to get out of the game because it's going to end, like, very shortly. Most likely. Unless Trigger gets some amazing shots, which we want to see anyways. 3rd Disruptor is going to come on out. Liberator will siege up here. Hanmano started stepping forward before the Disruptor was finished. Shot. That's some confidence right there. These are... Oh, look at that. He's just going to drop the auto turrets in the natural. That's going to make sure he gets a good amount of damage done. Disruptor's not going to be able to get anything done. 8 probes fall. And, yeah, there was maybe the chance of a miracle. Maybe. But we are not going to be seeing that. Not this game. On mono, too meticulous, too careful. And you can't really fire disruptors from in siege tank range without taking, or pardon me, you can't fire disruptors and hit siege tanks without being in range of the tanks themselves. Oh, disruptors. Oh, trigger. That was actually his chance right there. That was his biggest chance. But, I mean, the supplies, they're... Yeah, trigger, you can yeah. I was going to say, you can GG now. I think it's past time. And there it is. Han Mono takes game number 1. Tearing a bit of a bloody swath. All right. We're going to be getting into... Oh, man. Stretched legs. We're going to be getting into game number 2 very shortly here. On 2,000 atmospheres, I will say Trigger played a really nice game from a significant disadvantage, and he gave himself the potential to maybe come back. I don't think he was ever going to, but he gave himself the potential. Did he build a hidden nexus in the bottom right? Oh, he did. Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see the hidden nexus. That's a cute move. All right, we're going to be getting into game number 2 on 2K Atmos. Hey, thank you very much, Ragmuffin, for the 5 gifted subs. My God, everyone's so supportive today. Thank you. Huge stuff. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom right, left, representing Root Gaming. It is Trigger. In the red. And his opponent spawning up into the top right, representing Prep Esports. It is Han Mono. In a yellow. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Congratulations to everyone who picked up a sub. Thank you very, very much, Ragmuffin. I appreciate it. All right, now what are we going to be seeing from these 2 players here in game number 2? We saw that Trigger was able to make some decent stuff happen, despite being in a horrendous spot. Oop, just gives a little FU zap on the way through. Oh, and another one. Oh, zaps all 3 workers, opening the things up for potentially an adept to come across the map and cause some real ruckus. You can be a real pain. So because the adept does 22 damage per shot, it just barely doesn't 2-shot SCVs. It 3-shots them. However, if a probe comes in and zaps zaps an SCV once, it makes it go from 3-shotting to 2-shotting. And then if you zap it 5 times, it makes it go from 2-shotting to 1-shotting. So already a nice little move here from Trigger, getting 3 of those SCVs bruised on up and forcing the command center to be built out of position. Doesn't seem like much, but every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Now, Han Mono does go for a very quick, pardon me, a very quick reactor here. Trigger electing to go Stalker first. In response to the Marine, maybe wants to really get aggressive. I played Druid, right? Boomy, Feral. I actually played Paladin. I started off with a Hunter. I can't say the name that they used to talk about with Hunters before, but I did go for Hunter to begin with, and then I switched to a Paladin after that. Oh, the SEV. Oh, that's funny. The command center didn't count as landed for a little bit right there. Very interesting that he went Stalker first. Did he pick anything off? Wait, how did it take damage? How did I miss? It somehow... It recharged shield, so it definitely took damage. I'm not crazy. That did happen. It is going to be... Oh, this might be another tank push right here. Got a quick siege tank. We got a medevac here. Are we just going to see a big SCV pull? Maybe. Very quick. Look at this. Oh my god. Trigger... Oh no. Trigger forgot Warp Gate. Trigger forgot Warp Gate for a while, didn't he? Yeah, he's building stalkers off of regular gateways. Oh no. This was a big misstep. Always happy to watch the Grand Poobah of StarCraft casting. Thank you. Appreciate it. Grand Poobah. Medevac does get spotted there. Hey, thank you, Togangs, for the 10 gifted subs. My god. Huge stuff. Damn. Ooh, medevac. Oh, it's empty. Oh, it's empty. What? Why did... A scouting medevac. Okay. Interesting. Thank you so much, man. That is huge. Really appreciate that. Appreciate that, Togangs. I am so excited about the new PTR stuff, by the way. It's gonna breathe so much more life back into the game. I really am. Ooh, Blink Forward is gonna go in on top of these Marines. And Trigger. Oh, that one Stalker. Blink came off cooldown just a millisecond too late. Ooh, does manage to avoid these siege tanks. And forcing a siege up here is actually really nice. This is gonna be a very aggressive push out of Han Mono. No stim. I think this might be the... Is he going to get up into stim? Okay, he builds a third command center, so he realizes... Yeah, he realizes he can't make much done. He actually was saving scans in case it was DTs, it looks like. Very interesting. Trigger already going up to 4 gateways now. He needs more, though. He does need more than that. Ooh, very quick Templar Archives. Well, it wasn't that he misplaced the command center. It was that Trigger forced him to build it out of position. Yeah, it was a forced error versus that's something I don't talk about as much anymore as I used to. I used to talk about unforced versus forced errors, and yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. It's a really, really good thing to pay attention for. What's the difference between a forced error and an unforced error? We're going to be seeing 5 racks behind this, double upgrades. Trigger, though, is going to be able to get up into a very quick storm with this. This is something that Trap was loving doing. And I love this little trap, speaking of which, from Han Mono. Trap parting... Who else was doing it? I think Zest tried it for a little while. We do see quite a bit of Chroma Boost energy across all these next side. Now Scan comes in, sees the... Okay, so a lot of the Protoss buildings are not that visually distinctive as to what you can see and what you can't. But Forge, you can very clearly see. And the... so, for example, you can't see the Twilight Council that easily, whether it's researching or not. But you can see the Storm icon very easily. Very easily. No Warp Gate is the new meta. Yeah, he was saving money. Wanted to save that 50-50. 1-1 will come on down very shortly here for Hanmano. Oh my god, he's on triple Tech Lab. How often do you see Stim, Combat Shields, and Concussive Shells all researching at the same time? Not very often. Trigger? Oh man, he's just gonna go for a bust. Now Stim is done, but Combat Shields 1-1, Concussive Shells, they're not. And Trigger, he is... Oh, that's a lot of tanks right there. But he's got 3 High Templar, and I assume all of them have Storm Energy. Looks like he canceled his Warp in, just turning into phase mode just a little bit too quickly. Yeah, Trigger, he's going to be looking for a kill maneuver right here. He gets in on top of the bunker, takes it down, no repair, leads forward in on top of the tanks. Storm on the SCVs and the Marines is devastating. And Trigger, oh, he was pissed after game 1. And he just comes in and absolutely smashes Hanmano in the jaw right there. That was an angry victory if ever I've seen one. Oh my god. No chill whatsoever. Hardwire gonna be game number 3. Forced errors are a metric that should be talked about more, and I'm glad they started talking about it more in LoL. Yes, I agree. I think it's really important to talk about forced errors. It's super crucial. It's super important. Because that's like a really big difference, you know? Making a mistake on your own and only making a mistake because someone pressured you. That's like a huge difference. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left, representing Root Gaming. It is Trigger in the red. And his opponent, spawning up at the top right, representing Prep Esports. It is Hanmano in the yellow. By the way, it is worth noting that Trigger could have forced Central Server for all of these games because he is, you know, it's the North American Cup. But he was willing to split the difference. He went West, Central, West. So this one is played on West server. The previous one was played on Central, which is, you know, a bit of an advantage for Trigger. But, I mean, he's playing on his home server. He should get an advantage. So to me, it's always interesting when someone allows their opponent to not do that. Or yeah, it's just, you know, gives them a little bit of leeway. Now, we're going to be seeing a very quick second barracks. This is a cool build, by the way. This is a very cool build. Got to talk about this one a little bit. So, what Hanmano is going to do, he is going to delay his orbital command, and he's going to build a tech lab on this proxy barracks and go for Marauders. Now, Trigger, ooh, he's looking for this. Okay, he sees it. So, in order to... Wait a minute. Okay, Hanmano... Oh, okay, this is so smart. Well, now, Hanmano, what he would have done is he would have gone for the command center. But Trigger will not be able to get the scout on the natural expansion. He's going to lose this probe. Reactor does come down. Well, I was going to say, that's going to be a cancel, though. Yeah. Oh, man, that's so smart. Now, there is a bug. Oh, he might have actually seen the cancel. There's a bug where vision persists for a little bit longer. He might have an idea of what's coming. He might, now actually he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Funnily enough, I could see that there was, for Trigger, I could see that there was smoke on the ground. Now, it is going to be Marauders behind this. There's no... Oh, this is such a difficult build to deal with. There is no shield battery, and that's a disaster. Even with shield batteries, this can be very difficult. We do see the Chrono Boost on the second unit. We're going to see SCVs getting pulled. This is a big problem. Oh, man, if he shades forward with the Adept, that might actually just be game. Oof, okay. This is really bad. He's got nothing at home, no shield battery. He is building a third unit, which is good. And there's the shield battery now, but... Oh, man. He is going to see the lack of an expansion. He's going to need to drop like 3 shield batteries. Okay, he drops 2 more. We will see probes getting pulled. SCVs are coming forward with this. If the probes can save the Stalker, that'd be huge. They try and wrap around on the Marauders. They get the surround. Huge moves from Trigger. He's going to be able to kill one of those Marauders. Second one will get killed off as well, and that is gigantic. Oh, Trigger, and now he's got shield batteries completing. He's lost 5 probes, but that is totally okay. He is still, well, he's still very much ahead as a result of this game. He's going to get home with the Adept. Oh, man, the probe pull was so quick and so effective. Beautiful move right there from Trigger. If he hadn't gotten the surround on those Marauders, that probably would have been game right there. More SCV is going to get pulled from Han Mano. Trigger, he wisely doesn't start up Blink. He needs the money for other things. He needs to warp in units. He needs additional gateways. He needs more pylons and batteries. And he gets all of those things. We're going to even see him pulling probes prematurely. He knows that his opponent is heavily committed with this. Battery overcharge is going to be available in just a couple seconds. He doesn't have the energy just yet, but he will in moments. There, just now. He can spam it. Oh, he can pop it down. He's going to pull more probes. He might have tried at the beginning of the fight. He can do it now. He can do it now. There we go. Battery overcharge. It's a little... It's almost too late at this point. But he already holds. 9 SCVs fall. And there are 4 Marauders versus 4 Stalkers. But the Adept is going to help tank a lot. He does lose one of the... Well, actually, he loses one of the Stalkers and the Adept. But Trigger is now on 2 gates. He is up in workers now. We're going to see more SCVs getting pulled. As long as Trigger... Well, okay, he's not going to have another battery overcharge available. He might be able to get an Immortal eventually. But there's no Marines with this. The probes are actually going to be so good against this. Ooh, it's going to be an Adept warping on in. It will just finish up in time. Stalkers... There's so many shield batteries right now. One of the Stalkers will fall, but this is not going to matter, I don't think. Marauder does get target fire down. Trigger will lose that Stalker. It's out of range of the shield batteries, but he has bought enough time. And the shield batteries are going to be what he needs to hold. GG Good Luck is going to get called, and Trigger takes the 2-1. What an insane hold from Trigger. That was so well done. So well done right there from the Canadian Protoss. And that is what we are here for. The big moves like that. That was really, really well done. An extremely scary situation. He's able to make it happen.